Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing good, everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. Today, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't think I've necessarily considered what it is I wanted to attempt. I think we still need to do Mother as this guy. Oh wow, we haven't done Mother as her or Mega Satan. So let's play as her. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just chilling, enjoying my day. Nothing too crazy going on. It kind of just is what it is. Golden Razor's not that great, I guess. It's not the worst. It's not that great. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on right now. I'm gonna be real with y'all. More so kind of just got done ranting about PC game, not game prices, but just PC part prices. It sucks. It truly does, but last episode's ordeal. This episode, I'm gonna be real with y'all, didn't really plan on having anything in specific to kind of yap about. I more so just wanted to get a little catching up done or something like that. You know what I mean? Get some real gameplay out for a minute. I feel like a lot of the, what's the words? I feel like a lot of these past runs I've been doing have been a little okay, but especially that Jacob and Esau run I was attempting the other day. Oh my goodness, it was, I think, genuinely one of the most angry I've felt recording Isaac. It's something about Jacob and Esau, bro. It just rubs me the wrong way. They're such a garbage character, man. But I'm gonna be real with y'all, nothing too crazy really going on. I have been playing a lot of Arc Raiders, too much. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think I currently have like 40 something hours in Arc Raiders at the moment, which is crazy to think about. I know, like genuinely, I'm well aware. It's crazy to think about that I have so many hours in that game, considering like how, I guess, new it is what the argument might be. It's only been like a week since the game came out, and I've already clocked in 2 whole days pretty much of game time. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. It sickens me. I'm not even joking when I say this. I think it sickens me how much I am in love with that game at the moment. Although I will say there has been some, not controversy with Arc Raiders, or maybe there is among some people, but for the most part, when I'm aware, the game is just like pretty unanimously by a lot of people who play it. It's a damn good game. But there was, it itself was involved in some controversy due to a certain content creator by the name of Shroud or whatever. Now, if you guys aren't terminally online or, you know, don't know who just Shroud is, he's, as far as I'm aware, he's a streamer who is, from what I know, very good at video games. Like, when you think of someone who is good at shooters and whatnot, you know, you think of Shroud. He picks up quick and he's got the technical skill to back it up. He is good at games. And for the most part, I think most people would take his advice on like a shooting game to kind of heart or whatever, you know. But recently, I don't know why or what caused bro to say this, but he essentially had gone on stream and said, for the Game Awards this year, we need to not vote for Expedition 33. Arc Raiders needs to win Game of the Year over Expedition 33. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, as someone who like has genuinely been enjoying Arc Raiders a lot, I don't know if it's Game of the Year material. It is really, and I mean really good. It is the first extraction shooter to make me want to play more. Like I've given my stories on Tarkov and the likes, where the game is cool, the game is fun, the game is good, but I just don't feel the what's the word I'm thinking of? The surge to want to play the game like that, you know? Like Tarkov, actually, I don't know if Tarkov is fun. Tarkov is Tarkov though, all right? Tarkov is Tarkov. That's like that game is an enigma among anything else. But yeah, you know, for the most part, okay? I am interested in Arc Raiders. I've put 48 hours into Arc Raiders. I'm pretty sure I can like speak from the heart here when I say I deeply enjoy the game, and I think it is very well made, and it's got a lot of love and care put into it. It's definitely not everyone's cup of tea. Not extraction shooters really aren't. I feel like they're a very niche genre of game that have only recently, because of the games such as Arc Raiders, have only recently started getting some popularity in them. But for the most part, as a whole, extraction shooters just aren't crazy popular like that. But this one has hit the mainstream and has been insanely fun, insanely good, and actually has like content to back it up and what looks like a plan for the game going forward. So I'm excited. A lot of people as a whole are excited, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's game of the year. I feel like just what are we doing, man? You know what I mean? That's kind of what it's got me like. It's game of the year. What are we doing? We have lost the plot as gamers, as you know, gamer TMs, as a people. If we are really out here making opinions such as Arc Raiders needs to win game of the year over Expedition 33 because you know, because like that's how good it is. And what's crazy is that it has stirred a lot of people up. It has stirred up, granted, like I said, this is like the Twitter kind of post, and Twitter doesn't have real drama. Twitter has fake drama to get you mad at things. But essentially, the post, the thing kind of goes like, beat up, not bad, not bad. The post, it pretty much just goes like, you know, Expedition 33 is a great game. It's an amazing game. Arc Raiders, it's an extraction shooter. Extraction shooters are bad. They suck. They're garbage. So thus, Arc Raider is a bad game. And I'm gonna be real with you, no. It just straight up isn't. It really isn't a bad game. It's damn good. This is, and this might be unpopular opinion, whatever you want to say. This is coming from someone who I think I got some quote unquote gamer cred. You know what? Like I said, you know, the donkey video said and all that. We just got to go to the gamer cred schedule, bro. Sorry, I had to hiccup. We have to go to the gamer cred criteria, dog. That's it. We figured it out eons ago. I feel like we just haven't been enforcing it, but we need to enforce the gamer cred criteria, where we just don't let people speak on things, or we should value certain people's opinions less if they don't have the qualifying gamer cred to make that opinion, bro. And then look, I'll be real with you. I haven't played Expedition 33. I've heard amazing things, haven't given it a try myself. That's why I am not gonna say I don't think that game should be game of the year. To me, I think it should be Dying Light the Beast. But I know, like I'm aware, I've heard of it, and I'm not, you know, half brain dead to know that, yeah, Expedition 33 probably deserves game of the year though. It's an amazing game, it's phenomenal, it probably does deserve it. And yet, here we are, you know? Here we are. Interesting. Truly, the point we've gotten to, where we got the argument of, okay, but extraction shooter, you know? And it's like, nah, dog. It's the game's fire. The game's good. It's addicting. But nah, extraction shooter over critically acclaimed RPG, dog? It's simply ludicrous. That's what I'm trying to say. It's simply ludicrous, bro. And I think you low-key gotta co-sign that. I'm not even joking. I think you low-key gotta co-sign that opinion too. Is that it's simply ludicrous to think that that's just like the case, that that's the truth. That it should deserve it over Expedition 33. Or even Death Stranding. Hell, let's just get into it. Even Death Stranding. And what made it worse is that, you know, XQC or whatever then proceeded to hop in and was like, look, Expedition 33 is an amazing game, it's a great game, but Arc Raiders is so technically impressive that like it kind of deserves it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, alright? Maybe I'm not too gamer dev pilled to know what exactly about Arc Raiders is like super technically impressive that is over Expedition 33. But it cannot be that crazy, you know what I mean? It cannot be that good, bro. That's the opinion that I got right now. It's a good game, trust. Alright? Take my word for it when I say this. Arc Raiders is a good game. It's great fun. The extraction shooter genre that I never thought I would co-sign or agree with. It has got me in its grasp because of how fun it is. It's a good game. But what exactly in Arc Raiders has like made gaming history? You feel me? What exactly in Arc Raiders has been so astronomically goated that it's like this is gaming history levels? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think that exists. The enemy AI, I will say, all right, the enemy AI, like the Arc, I think that is impressive to some degree, in that it will learn on the fly. You know, haha, funny joke. But yeah, the arcs will literally like learn on the fly and adapt to things that you do to try and get you. You know what I mean? If you hide in the perfect spot where an enemy can't attack you unless, you know, an enemy just straight up can't attack you with any of its attacks, they're not going through, it's missing, it will realize that and it'll be like, all right, reposition to get a better angle, you know? Like, that's cool. That's pretty cool. That's wicked. But what exactly is like, this is the greatest, you know, this is godlike kind of deal. You feel me? What here has gotten this? I'ma say it. I don't think anything in Arc Raiders has been like, it's godly how like great this is. You feel me? But it's a damn good game. All right, I will co-sign that and I will agree 100%. Arc Raiders is a damn good game. And if you are even remotely a fan of shooters in the sense, I highly recommend playing it, bro. It's great fun with friends. It's great fun solo. But there's just something about it otherwise that just, you know, it's not game of the year, but it's like my new multiplayer obsession. You feel me? The same way that I think those old COD games, I don't think those are like game of the year, but they're insanely fun to play. That's literally it. That's the perfect explanation I could think of. In the same way, those older Call of Duty games, they're not game of the year. They're not the greatest gift given to man, but they are very fun and people play it a lot for many hours because of how fun they are. But they're not winning awards. That's how I see Arc Raiders. It's a fun multiplayer shooter game that I'm very excited for. You know, I'm very excited to play and very excited to interact with. But it's not like, it's no geek storytelling. It's no insane game design the way that something as like what's the word I'm thinking of? Something as amazingly fun as Dying Light the Beast, or something as great as Death Stranding 2. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down here, bro? I feel like I sound insane, you know? I feel like when I glaze about this, when I talk about this to some degree, I sound a little bit crazy, but I swear to y'all, all right, I'm trying my best to keep it as locked in with y'all as I can. All right, I'm genuinely trying my best to keep it as kind of locked in into keeping a true, real, honest opinion with y'all. And that's what I gotta say at the moment. That's genuinely what I gotta say. Arc Raiders is damn good. It's very fun. I've had many a great time on it, and I will continue to have many a great time on it because it's just that good of a game. But it's not Expedition 33 tier. It's not gonna be Metroid Prime 4 tier, you know? But it'll be fun. And I think that's fine. And I think, honestly, I think that's fine. I think it's why did we even make this argument to begin with? You feel me? Or I guess we, quote unquote. But why was this argument even made to begin with? It doesn't need to be Game of the Year to get the recognition it like deserves. Hiccups, man. What's going on? It doesn't need to be Game of the Year to get like the recognition that I think it deserves, bro. People in the gaming space just need to keep playing it and keep sticking to it, bro. That's all that really matters. Truly, deeply, and all wholly. That's all that matters when it comes to Arc Raiders at the moment, bro. Is just keep the game fun, keep people playing, and over the years, it'll get the reputation of just being just straight up like, yeah, this was and is a good game. And you know what, bro? That's perfectly okay for it to do that. It's perfectly okay for the love to come in a little later. I mean, hell, it's got love now, you know? People went to bat for it to even say it was Game of the Year, but it definitely doesn't deserve it over. Like, we just gotta be real here. One, we gotta be real here, and two, we gotta like, come on, bro. Like, at this point, we're just rage baiting for the sake of rage baiting. We gotta really take a step back, get a new angle, look at it, and truly think to ourselves and say to ourselves, yeah, nah, this is not Game of the Year. All right. There are other games out there that tell a way better story. There are other games out there that purely off of a fun, like solo more fun or something like that. But we can look at Arc Raiders and be like, this might not be the perfect game of the year, but this is a damn good game that I would be willing to put hours into. And that's all that truly matters. That's really all that truly matters, bro. I know, crazy to think about, but it's true. It's true. That's all that really matters. I don't know, man. You feel me? I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm having my good time. I'm having my deep and lovely fun with it. Sometimes I get a little upset, not at the game, truth be told, you know. I'm glad that I haven't had that moment yet, at least, where like something happens and I get upset at the game instead of, you know, I feel like it's good when a game does something like that, or like it can make you have that mentality of, I died or something bad happened, but it wasn't the game's fault. Like, the game shafted me on some BS. It was, I probably, you know, I messed up. I feel like if a game can make you acknowledge your own mistake in the situation, that's fine. You know, that's solid. As long as the game ain't doing some BS like that, that's all that really matters, I guess. At the end of it all that really does matter is like, is the game doing some BS like that? 2 hits. Not my greatest. I'm gonna be real with you. Not my greatest showcase. But I've had worse. I've had worse. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Arc Raiders is very fun. I'm having my blast with it. I know at this point you guys are probably very tired of hearing me yap, Arc Raiders this, Arc Raiders that. And honestly, I don't blame y'all. All right, that's my bad. I feel like it's all I've been kind of glazing / talking about recently, but it's all I've really been playing. But I understand that might not be what you kind of want to hear or whatever. But also, like, I think people just gotta realize that the game is fun, the game is good, bro, but it's not peak. You know, Metroid Prime Remastered is peak. Metroid Prime 4 might be peak. Dying Light the Beast, those are peak, all right? And last I heard, Arc Raider wasn't named any of those, so. So yeah, you know. Oh well, or something like that, right? That's how we're looking at it, I think. Just kind of oh well. Oh welling it. Oh Beef Wellington. Oh my god. You know what? To not riff off the Beef Wellington bit or whatever, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. There is what's the deal with like smokers or whatnot? I know, crazy sentence going on here, but I'm being genuine. Like, it's like a real ass thing. I hate that I see this content online that like looks kind of goated, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, this is how you make like the best brisket, the best ribs, something like that. And then you look and then it's like, you gotta smoke it in your super prod like egg deluxe for low and slow over applewood for like 9 hours. And it's not the 9 hours part. The 9 hours bit isn't the bit that's got me like, that's annoying. It's the fact that if I want to enjoy this meal or whatever, if I want to make this thing, I need to buy like a whole ass specific grill for that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. I think deep down I would low-key go crazy. Deep down, if I really put my heart to it, I think I'd low-key go crazy on a grill like that, you know? I think I could low-key smoke a mean brisket, dare I say. Having never even attempted to do it one time or showing any interest. I have shown interest, but like not outwardly. But having never even attempted it, low-key, I'm not even playing with you. I think I could low-key grill. I could grill up a mean brisket, bro. On a level you ain't never seen before. You know what else? Oh my god. I forgot why I got reminded of this. I remember now. Because I was visiting this subreddit. You guys have definitely heard of it. This has been making the rounds on the internet and whatnot. r/kitchen cells. Which, I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't know was a real ass incel subreddit until I did some digger deeping. What? Did I say digger deeping? Until I dug deeper. Until I dug a little bit deeper, I did not realize that it was just like an incel subreddit, but it kind of like is. You know what I mean? And if you've seen any post on there, then you know what I'm talking about when it comes to this, but people on there are like, I don't know how you describe it, bro. You feel me? That's I think truly that's the best way to describe it. Is I just don't know how to describe it. People make posts on there that you would never see anywhere else on the internet, and maybe it's for a good thing, you know? Maybe it's a good thing that you don't see those kind of posts anywhere else on the internet, because they are a little loser coded, and also just like, what the hell? Not playing, by the way, no joke. You might think I'm playing here. Nah, I'm being genuine. Alright, you will see people on r/kitchen cells make a post that where it's like, I've never felt the touch of a woman in my life. My life is so horrible. It's the worst thing ever. I wish I was dead. And then it's like, I don't deserve love, so this is my meal for today. And it's the most, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? The most insane, the most decrepit thing you've ever seen in your life, bro. I'm not even messing around. Like, I'm not gonna throw up a post, or maybe in editing or something, I will throw up a post for y'all to look at. But it's, you'll genuinely see a post where it's like, I'm such a loser. Here's my cold pizza because I don't deserve the warmth of love or something like that, you know? And then you'll see them. Oh my God, I saw one. I dare not quote the post, but it was this dude talking about how he recently heard his neighbors having sex and he imagined himself as the woman because she sounded so happy. And then he posted a picture of his what's it called? When I say he posted a picture of his what's it called, I feel like I'm giving a dark aura here that I'm definitely not trying to. He posted a picture of the food he had made, which was just straight up cold pizza, and the caption was like, I don't deserve love. Why do I deserve a warm pizza? And it's just like, man, you guys got like crazy deep rooted issues, huh? Are all y'all like this? And that might sound mean to say, all right? You might look at it and be like, Tony, that's such a mean thing to say. But I'm being so for real. It's like, wow, what's good? What's happening? You know what I mean? I look back on it and I'd look at a post and I see and I'm just like, what's happening? But anyways, all right. Tony talking about how he has been browsing. How did I even get onto the kitchen cells discussion to begin with? I said I was like browsing it and I've been seeing some crazy posts on there. I don't recall. Honestly, I'll be real with you, I don't even remember how we got onto this topic. I was talking about like grilling, bro, food. But yeah, I have been wanting to like kind of try and make those smoke, you know, like just smoked foods in general, you know, that kind of deal. Cause like it seems like it would be cool, bro. You feel me? It seems like it'd be pretty fire. There is one thing that does look fire, genuinely, but I'm like, I don't even know how to do it or whatever. From what I know, you can like kind of bootleg a smoker. You know what I mean? You can bootleg a smoker by doing this method of lining up the charcoal in your grill. It's got to be a charcoal grill, but you line up the charcoal in like the proper way so that it creates a kind of ring sort of around the grill, and you got to like double stack your charcoal so it's like a line, and you're essentially snaking your charcoal all the way around the grill, and then you have, but only like halfway around half of the grill, and then you light one end and you just essentially let the charcoal burn, because it'll, as the one piece burns, it will then spread the fire onto the next piece of charcoal directly next to it, but it won't light it all at once because it's like a line. You know what I mean? It can't cut the line, it can only go forward. And so it does that. And I'm gonna be real with you, I've heard that with this sort of method, you can kind of like bootleg smoke it And I'm gonna be real with you, it has interested me. All right, I have been interested because it's like, hey, the ability to smoke something without having to pay for an entire new grill or something like that, that sounds like a genius plan. However, one, I don't even own a charcoal grill, bro. I know, that's the word. And you know what's crazy too? Oh my God. Have you guys heard of this dude on YouTube? I used to get him on my YouTube shorts all the time. I haven't seen him in a minute. It's called like Max the Meat Guy or something like that. I remember I saw a video of his. It was like DIY smoker, and it was you can use a smoker indoors by essentially getting a giant pot and making like a wall halfway, kind of, so you can have the smoke like firewood on one end, and then the other end will get hot, but also it'll get like the smoky aroma of the wood. And I'm gonna be real with you, it sounded like an awful idea, bro. Cause why would you want to smoke indoors? You're giving yourself like like monoxide poisoning, bro. Am I tripping? You know? Like literal carbon monoxide poisoning for what purpose? It's just like what's good, bro, you know? Genuinely, that's kind of the opinion I got. Is this kind of just like a what's good? Why would you do this? And better yet, why would you post this? I feel like someone is gonna watch this video and think what they're doing is like the correct move, and then they're gonna give themselves carbon monoxide poisoning from all this, bro. It seemed a little, what's the word I'm thinking of? It seemed just a little insane, right? And anyways, I'm gonna go do that right now, and if I don't upload tomorrow, then you guys know what happened. Anyways, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time you're viewing this. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.